Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon reading for the lunar eclipse in Capricorn of July 2020. So glad to have you back. It's always wonderful to see you again. Welcome to my new and returning subs. I always am happy to have you back with me. If you have not yet done so, I do always invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join our dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoy this content. So Cancer, for just a few quick notes before we get into your reading, that this is a general read. It's not going to resonate with every Cancer out there, so take what makes the most sense to you and leave the rest behind. All of these messages will mostly correspond with Cancer's Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign, so do check your personal chart placements. And all of our Cancer cross-watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any info on the card decks that I use through my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of those links and info are down below in the description box. So Cancer, let me tell you, this has been an intense month. I recognize, and I am so sorry that I am late getting these out. The full moon was with us on July 5th. And so we had some major stuff go on. You can read about it in my community section. I made a post about what happened, but I was without internet for almost a week. So it was very intense, and I'm just late getting my stuff up. But since these full moons energies are with us, you know, for 30 days or so after they hit, I believe that this is perfectly in time for what we are experiencing, as we are definitely still working through those energies. For you, Cancer, this is a really, really huge shift. You and Capricorn are really the two signs that are the most highlighted. The other two that are really feeling it are Libra and Aries, because all those cardinal signs have been very highlighted. This last 2 years, we have had just solar eclipse, lunar eclipse in your sign and Capricorn. It's been Capricorn, Cancer, you know, because that's your polarity. That's your opposite sign on the other end. So Cancer, this is really, you know, with this lunar eclipse, full moon in Capricorn, this is wrapping up a 2-year cycle of very intense eclipse patterns that have involved your sign very intimately. So don't be surprised if this one has been really like, boom, you know, it's like you really feel the strength of that energy. You really feel the power of it. And you may not even be aware of it until a little bit later, after it's sort of passed by and it's like in those lunar cycles kind of return to normal. We will not get another you know, eclipse until November 30th. So, you know, it'll be almost the end of the year by the time we get more eclipse energy starting, and then it won't be in your sign anymore. So thankfully, it's almost like you're graduating, you're going to the next level. You've come through some major times of testing and transition this last couple of years. So astrologically, I mean, it's very intense. Check out our chart here. You know, here we go. We've got, here's the moon. Here it is in the sign of Capricorn. And then look at it. It's, you know, bumping up against that sun in your sign in Cancer. And Mercury is also retrograde in the sign of Cancer right now. So that's been adding a little extra punch as well to the whole mix. That Mercury retrograde in your sign will be ending on July 12th. So we're almost done with that part of it, and that will help, you know, communication and all of that lovely Mercury retrograde energy start smoothing out a little. So I'm going to start this reading by using one of my tuning forks. This is tuned to the vibration of the moon. So we are resetting a lot of our lunar patterns on the completion of this particular lunar eclipse. So let's just take a moment to listen to this vibration and take a few deep breaths before we do the reading. Cancer. Gorgeous. So let's first start with a major arcana card. I'm going to pull for your energy to see what you're identifying with the strongest. Ooh, that one flipped right out, so I'm just going to take it. There it is, our strength card. Leo energy. So this is what you're identifying with for this full moon. And this to me is that balance between, the physical incarnation symbolized by the lion and our spiritual incarnation, which is symbolized by the lady. This is very beautiful. It's an infinity loop. To me, it also means greater abundance, greater connection, greater balance. That's truly what you're seeking. And to me, there is a lot of balancing out energy as we go through this particular full moon, because it's all about, the reciprocity, the back and forth, the yin and the yang. And especially for any of my Cancers that have Capricorn placements in their personal chart, you'll be feeling this even stronger. Absolutely. So let's get into your past, present, future here. That card popped out so fast. I didn't do my usual invocation. So let's go ahead and do that, guys, because I always like to, ask your angels, my angels, for clarity and protection. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, healers, please be with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign of Cancer as we do their full moon lunar eclipse reading for Capricorn, July 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine throughout the session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. So there we go, Cancer. Always like to get that for you guys. Ooh, yes. Okay. Yeah, we know this is the truth. Look at this. So the immediate past energy card is the full moon in Capricorn, and it's almost like you were gearing up for this full moon in Capricorn last month, right? Because this is the cycle that's ending. But yeah, so this is like a lot of tough cycles, a lot of testing, a lot of transition that you've gone through. You've worked through it, Cancer, you've survived, you've made it through, and that's a beautiful confirmation to get. Yes, and it's, look at that, because it's like the decks have been cleared for new action. We've got that waxing gibbous coming up, so it's like you've been really looking forward to this energy so much. And in the immediate present, look what we have is the gibbous moon again. You're very close to achieving your goal. So it's like all this hard work that you've been doing is so close to paying off. So do not give up, Cancer. I think the most difficult parts of this are really behind you, whether or not you're seeing that right now. It really is. It's like you're really in that, like you're starting to be able to look back. You've reached the top of the hill and now it's getting better. Oh, and look at that. We have the actual Queen of the Moon, the symbol of sovereignty. This is one of the most powerful cards in this deck. So to me, this is you stepping into your power. You Cancers out there are definitely kings and queens of the moon because you are ruled by the moon. This is your intuitive center. So definitely stepping forward into a whole new vibration there with this energy, Cancer. Going into the future, we have the new moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to success. I love that this ties into the lion on that strength card that we pulled, because it's like this is, again, this is your bright spirit, your vibrancy returning, right? It's like, again, like I said, it feels like the decks are being cleared for new energy and going into the future from this. Yeah, the new moon is there, the brand new start. Staying confident, Cancer. Keep that chin up, even if you're shaking, right? Because that's really the key right now, is to remember your self-worth, to remember your core essence. And yes, realization comes through here. So you are absolutely stepping through this portal, going to the next phase of life with this cycle ending. Another one is really beginning, going from the dark to the light. This is so beautiful, Cancer. I'm really liking this already. So let's move Mr. Dragon over here. We're going to dig into some tarot, and we're just going to use the same format, past, present, future, to see what we have in store for you here. Oh, beautiful, Cancer. Look at that. So I think that this past energy that you experienced, over this last month or so is just bringing you closer and closer to realizing those hopes and dreams, the potential of those wishes to come true. Yes, with that Aquarian star energy. You could have an Aquarius energy in your chart, or you might be working with an Aquarius, but that is a higher vibration, absolutely going to the next level, because that really shows that, you've been through the trials by fire. You don't get the star card without going through those challenges of life, because that is moving to the next level. It's acknowledging, yes, we see you, Cancer. We know you've been struggling. We know you've been working hard. And yes, for some of you out there, this definitely pertains to a love relationship and to healing your heart, as we see, the healing caduceus between the two. So, if you are in a relationship, working through a relationship, something difficult, or you're really looking for that, soul connection, that's what this all is leading you to. That's what all these struggles have really been about. It's like it's bringing you closer and closer to what you really want, to what you truly wish for. In this present energy, we have the Page of Cups. So many times, Cancer, that is an energy of bringing through, like a new emotional offer, a new message of love or romance or affection. It can also be somebody from your past coming in to apologize or speak up, because to me, that's always about that. It's like, hey, Cancer, they're picking up that phone and going, hope you're doing okay. I know I messed up. Can we talk? This is really it. That's many times what that brings through if this is about a reconciliation energy. And don't forget, during our Mercury retrogrades, which we are in right now, many times people from our past do come back on the scene. But it's really up to you how you manage that. Look at this. The Magician card comes in here. So it's like, if you want a brand new relationship, you can work on manifesting that. If you want to bring something, old and work on it to, make it work again, that's up to you too. You really do have the power. And I love, this connection between the Queen of the Moon and the Magician, because these are both very strong manifestors there. Wow. Very powerful energy coming through. I mean, this is like, it has such a nice feeling. It's like you've really gone through the hurdles. You've really gone through the challenges here, Cancer, and coming out in this immediate future. Wow. 10 of Cups coming out. Wish fulfillment, happy home, happy heart. Yet again, it's like the confidence is the key to success. Remember that. Remember that you are worth that 10 of Cups. You are worth having that beautiful, happy outcome. You deserve no less, Cancer. And look at that, Queen of Cups on top of this. Again, knowing your own worth, because the Queen of Cups, she's all about, really having a deep understanding of her own emotional heart and needs, and not really being willing to give up her, herself, her essence, her life force, her time, her emotions for anything that isn't what she really wants. Absolutely. So let's turn these over. Let's see what we have on the bottom. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles, Cancer, on the bottom of the Rider-Waite. So this is very solid. And the 10 of Wands. Ah, you got so many 10s. So absolutely coming to the end of a burdensome cycle here. You've definitely been through the grind, though. This has not been easy. And I really see that the universe is confirming that quite strongly here. So let's get you an affirmation card for the end of this reading. I'm going to be using the Keepers of the Light Oracle to get a protector or guardian for you. This is a beautiful deck. I haven't been using it too long, so if I don't know a lot about which figure comes up for you, I will read a little bit more about it from the book that came with it. So let's see what we have for you as your protector through this full moon cycle. Oh my goodness, look at this. So Lady Venus comes through. Cancer. Venus is going into your sign next month, early August. So this is perfect. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So this is illuminating you around the area of your personal relationships. I also see this in this reading. And, you know, our Venus energy is going to be very strong with you next month. It's moving forward now. It was in a retrograde, but she's really blessing you here. So anything that you've been struggling with or going through in regards to your personal relationships is really getting some close attention from the heavens. Beautiful reading, Cancer. I hope you have a magical rest of your month, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.